Hello there, future Ethan. Because you broke your tripod, you're now recording with your feet. I have not made a video in about half a month. The last one was the 15th of May. It's now the 2nd of June. I'm sorry, future Ethan, but I guess a bit of your life is gone now. Sorry about that. But funny enough, the way that I remember what I've done is by using my Letterboxd, because I know when and where I've watched films usually. So on the day after I made the last video was the 16th, the Friday on May, and I was here, and Hugh came over and watched Blue Velvet with me, but it was so shit that we didn't finish it. And the next day, the Saturday, we were meant to be going to Zeke's. I remember this. I meant to be going to Zeke's, and then I was like really not ready, even though Hugh was coming over. I was like barely dressed and I was in the middle of making food. And then Zeke texted me and was like, "Oh, I don't think can we do another day? Like, I can do today, but it's annoying." I don't actually know why. I think he just didn't want to. So I was like, works perfectly. I don't want to do shit. And then me and Hugh started Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1, and he was joking that he was going to leave, like, midway through, but then he actually did. He just left. It was really weird. And then I don't think I really did anything the rest of the day, so yeah. The Sunday, I know I went to Madeline's, because it says that I watched 13, but if I'm honest with you, don't know what I did. And then on the Wednesday, the 21st, I went to Madeline's again, which I can tell because I watched The Festival and Palm Springs. I remember them. They were pretty good, actually. Let me see if this is still recording. It is. Palm Springs is overhated. No, not Palm Springs. Festival is overhated because it isn't a good film. It's a crappy comedy. But it's funny because it's British, and British comedy's just better. Australian, New Zealand's pretty good, but American's just shit. So. And then the next day, the Thursday, I went to Dad's, watched Old Boy. Friday, Asteroid City. Very unimportant. Yeah. And then on the Saturday, went to Madeline's again and watched Grand Budapest Hotel. It was very good. First time I actually paid attention, and I enjoyed it. I know I finished it before, but I still didn't pay attention. The audio is probably so fucked because it's like that. What if I do it like this? I know it probably sounds better, but it looks worse. It kind of hurts to hold, but you know what? I don't care. I'll get a proper, like, a video camera at some point instead of an actual camera. So that's what I did up to the 24th of May. We're powering through this, aren't we? Let me look at my notes, because I have every single time I've gone to Madeline's in here. Yep, that seems good so far. And then, on the 25th, I stayed here, I know that. I finished Love Exposure, which I watched over ages, because it was 4 hours long, and then I found out that that is a normal version. There's an extended cut, which is 5 hours, which is so annoying, because now I have to rewatch it at some point. I think I'm accidentally moving this, and sometimes that stops it recording. Oh, it hasn't. Okay, that's good. I also watched The Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar and the Swan, because it was in preparation for the next day, the Monday. Oh, I forgot to say, the Friday we broke up for the week off, which was cool. So that day I was watching those films in preparation, and then on the Monday with Madeline we went to Bristol. We literally just went to Watershed and watched it, and that was it. But I left the house, and I was actually going to be on time to the bus stop, which is rare. I'm usually late to everything. This problem. But I was speed walking, and I made it on time to the bus stop, and then Madeline was very helpfully not responding, because I was like, bus is going to be in 4 minutes. Bus is going to be in 3 minutes. 2 minutes. Fucking sprint. 1 minute. And then the bus got there, and I got on it. and I told her to run to the next bus stop. I thought she'd make it, and I was on the bus, and I looked out the window, and I just saw her there at the edge of the road, like holding her knees, like bent down, like panting. And then I was like texting her saying like, do I just go there and meet you? And she still wasn't responding because not useful was on do not disturb, because it always is. So the one after that, I got off and I walked back to her and I was like, I chose friendship over films. And I thought we were going to be late to the film. But we got on the next bus. I couldn't figure out how to refund the ticket, so I was just going to talk to the people there. But then, on the bus, I stayed silent the whole time on the bus, by the way, because I was annoyed. I read The Swan, the book of the Wes Anderson film by Roald Dahl. Well, it's a short story, it's not a book. And I listened to a lot of music, but we actually got there on time. And I don't know, watched the Phoenician Scheme. It was sick. I like Watershed. I've never been there before, but they had like non-gendered toilets, which I think is pretty cool. And they had tons of ticket options like unemployed and refugee, and that's just sick. Because very inclusive, very helpful, trying to get art and culture to like everyone, which is nice. I don't think much else interesting happened at that point. I think it was a pretty good film. I kind of wanted to rewatch it, and me and Hugh planned to watch it for ages, and then it turned out he didn't really care anymore. He's weird about films now, I don't know. So, yeah, and then after that, it was a bank holiday, so nothing was open, but we didn't really want to do anything around Bristol anyway, so we just went back. Oh yeah, she wore this really nice, like, asymmetrical skirt. She was cool clothes. I gotta go clothes shopping at some point. And that day I had a sleepover with her. It was sick. So, when we got back, we watched the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which is fine. It's a fine film. And then fell asleep after a while, but it was really fucking hot. And I woke up at 1:20, absolutely fucking boiling. Her window was open, her fan was on, and it was so hot. Like, I don't like taking my shirt off around anyone, but I took my shirt off and my socks off as well. It was really, really hot. And then at one point I laid on the floor, because it was too hot, because there's like a bed on the floor, but I just sleep in her bed. Well, it's not always there, she moves it when I come over. But that didn't work, so I just got back in her bed after a while, and then I went to sleep at 3 a.m. It took me an hour and 40 minutes to get back to sleep, which wasn't very fun. The next day, the Tuesday morning, I watched It Follows with her. She was dying a lot. And we also watched half of Heather's, and then Dad picked me up and took me to his. I don't think I did anything interesting at Dad's, but I did watch Midnight in Paris with Owen Wilson. So, you know, that's always cool. It wasn't very good. Again, technically it's not a very good film, but it's enjoyable. So the same thing I said about Festival, really. So that was fine. The next day, the 28th, Hugh was like saying that he wanted to do shit in Bristol that day, and then Joe could come that day as well, but I really didn't want to do anything. I was completely dead from people, because I've been more dead from people recently. It's not very fun, but like, sometimes I just don't feel, pardon me, I don't feel like doing stuff with people, and I feel bad, because like I text Madeline all the time. Sometimes I just didn't feel like texting her, and it feels wrong. Like, it just feels wrong, because that's like a thing I know I do, so it wasn't right. So, yeah, that was a thing. I did nothing that day, really, but I did watch Sin City with Dad. It was fine. I liked the black and white stuff, and the guy that ate people was weird. Then the next day, 29th, Thursday, May still, I did go to Bristol with you. I didn't actually really get to do anything I wanted to do, which was shopping, because I was still dead. I only really went with Hugh because I knew that he wanted to do things, and it's always sadder doing it on your own. He got some comics obviously, and there was a poster in the comic shop that I really liked, but last time they were sold out. The battery died and I had to get a new one. Anyway, as I was saying, there was a poster in the the comic shop, that I very much liked the look of, but not for me. For Madeline it was a Sonic one, and it looked fucking actually pretty cool, even though I fully do not care about Sonic. So, I got that, and I can see by the purchases I made. I forgot to mention, when I went to Bristol with Madeline, I did actually get some lovely yellow, what's it called, shoelaces, for my Doc Martens, as the other black ones were completely just dead. And then on the bus back, I spent ages trying to undo my other ones and put the new yellow ones in. Oh, also Jensen Mansfeld was on the bus, which was cool, I guess. He was like sat to the right of us. I was all the way at the left and he was all the way at the right. What did I buy? Oh yeah, with Hugh, I got, we did that with the comics, and then we decided to walk to, what's it called? Shit, I've forgotten. Forbidden Planet. Yes?
Have we got Jesus, can you take your stuff down to the dishwasher, please?
Yes, continue.
What was I going to say? Have you got, like, an empty water bottle?
No.
Okay, great, thank you.
Went to Forbidden Planet, and what was I saying? Didn't actually buy anything in Forbidden Planet, and my back started hurting on the way there, but not as bad, and then in there, it hurt so fucking bad, and I was like, I think I need to go find somewhere to lie down, and then we started walking away from where we were, and then I had to kind of go back a bit, because I knew there was like the Taco Bell around the corner, and I knew I could just sit down in there, and I bought like a £2 burrito cravings thing, and I thought, like, I love Taco Bell, so at least I'll get a taste of it, I guess, so that's cool. So I did that, sat down for a while, and I was alright. Didn't mind that, my back stopped hurting, which was awesome. I don't know why it hurt so much, but it hurt so fucking bad, like really bad. Then we went to a card shop, and I got a card for my nan's birthday that said Top Dad, and had a dog on it. Then walked down Park Street, and went to 168 Oriental to get some, fuck's sake, stop falling, popping candy that I saw. And the woman was like, oh, there's a £3 minimum, which doesn't make any sense, because it was buy one get one free for £1. And she was like, oh, you'll have to get one more, making it 3. But no, I'd have to get 6. Is she, like, stupid? But instead I got these, like, coconut sweets, and I'm so happy I did, because they were so fucking good. Like, as well as the popping candy, I mean, popping candy's not as good, I just meant, like, I got it as well. You know what I mean, shut up. That's everything I bought. And went home. What day was that on? That was the 30th. On that day, I watched Itchy the Killer. Oh, I guess I went back to Dad's then. Did I say what I did on the 29th? Oh no, that was on the 29th, wasn't it? Hang on. I'm really confused on the days I've done shit now. Give me a second. Okay, we did go out on Thursday. Just my phone was saying that I bought everything on the Friday, but I didn't. It was on the Thursday. Which was the 29th. And in the morning I watched Liz and the Bluebird before we went, which was quite boring. Yes.
Sorry. Have you got any chewing gum?
Probably somewhere, not with me.
I actually know where anything is.
You have gum in your mouth.
I haven't, it's a sweet.
Well, there's some downstairs in one of my blazer pockets. So that's what I did that day. Next day, 29th. I was maybe gonna go to Madeline's, but she didn't know. She was getting a haircut first, and usually I just go after she gets a haircut. But she's like, oh, my mum's making me do shit in town. I was like, okay. And then I got... Great! Oh my god. Why does she have to interrupt it? She knows what I'm doing. Alright. I was waiting for her to text me what she was doing, because she still had not sorted her Do Not Disturbs on her phone. She just has it on all the time because she gets so many notifications. And she finally texted me and was like, I'm at home, but I need to clean my room properly. And then I said that I'd already gone to Dad's. And I didn't really do much there, and then later, like the next day or something, she told me she actually cleaned for like 5 minutes. No, she said she cleaned 5%, I don't know what that means. But then she like fully died, so it's kind of a good thing that I didn't come over. And when I say died, like, I don't really know how to explain it. It's just like, she becomes dead of people, she don't want to do shit with people anymore. Kind of just lies down. Like, basically like being depressed, but without the sadness. At least I think she's not sad. Yeah, she's not sad. So, I didn't actually really do anything that day again. I told you, I just had days where I just didn't want to really do shit with people. I didn't really mind that day, like, not doing anything, because I didn't really want to. It's weird, I've just been very dead recently. So that was fun. The day after that, the Saturday, I'm actually getting through this pretty well. I've remembered quite a lot, like the main core themes. Kind of sad I can't remember all the details, but at least I've got most of it here with me, because it's been a while. It's been a long while. Saturday in the morning, obviously I was at Father's and watched the making of Rushmore. Unrelated. But it was Nan's birthday. 76, pardon me. And we went to a restaurant in Portishead for some reason. Don't live near Portishead. Don't know why we always end up going there. She knows I get car sick, my mother does, so... And I didn't have headphones, so as Mr. Horton said, I had to raw dog it. I don't know why he said that. He said to me and Zeke that going on a journey without headphones is raw dogging it. Like, I don't think he knows what raw dogging, like, is connoted with. Associated with, even. What else was I going to say? Oh, before we got there, I was writing out that card in the car. My CDs didn't work that I burned. That was fun. I finally got to test them in my mother's car. They just didn't work. Awesome, wicked, sick, cool. Definitely not fun. And we got to Nan's house, went inside, and her cat is fucked. People have been saying it needs to be put down, but it's like properly fucked. Its face had like this weird, I don't know, like a lump ages ago that needed to be cut off, and now where it was is just black, and like one of her back legs, it's just constantly sticking out, like she can't even drag it. Like, it's actually cruel at this point to keep her alive, but she won't take her to the vets to have her put down. It's genuinely cruel. That cat is fucked up. She like pisses and shits everywhere all the time because she can't control her own body. And then Nan's like, oh, but she's still cleaning herself. That means nothing. We got to the restaurant, sat it down. I was sat with Jake, my cousin. My brother Jake wasn't there. And cool cousin Izzy. Just chatting random shit, really. I ordered a vegetarian burger because, whenever you order something vegetarian, it's usually shit. If I'm honest, even when I eat meat, if you order stuff at restaurants, most of the time it's just shit if you've never had it before. It might just be British restaurants or our price range. No, because our Japanese restaurant... Oh, they're all Japanese in there. That's why it's good food. So, yeah. I ordered a burger. It took ages to come out. And I wolfed it. I was so hungry. Chips with mayonnaise. I don't really like chips, but they're fine with mayonnaise, because I quite like mayonnaise. Also, the guy was doing our drinks, and he said he'd do me after, because I didn't know yet. And he just walked off, and then came back, and I was just like, just water. So it's fine. What else happened? After meal, Mother wanted us to go on a walk like we always do. Jake and Izzy had already left. I don't really know why, just doing shit, I guess. I'm tired, and, you know, life in general. Emily also just kind of went, my other cool cousin. And where did we go first of all? Oh yeah, we were driving, and Nan's just like stupid while driving as always, basically telling Mother how to drive. I mean, she's not very good, but Nan doesn't drive either, so like, what notes does she have? And she was like, oh, could have gone down there, and Mum was like, well, we can't tell everyone else who's in the car in front of us to go down there, because they've already gone past it, and you can still go this way. And Nan was like, oh, but you can go down there, And then, Mum was like, yeah, but we're already going this way. It doesn't matter. She's like, and then Nan was like, oh, you've always got a fucking rocket up your ass, oh my god. Like it was a problem. I make it out like Mum's crazy, but she's just weird. My Nan's weird, making problems for no reason. And then I just refused to go on walks with my family anymore. The last one I went on, I probably said it in one of the videos, but we had a meal with Nan. I think it was Easter. Yeah, it was Easter. Had a meal with Nan, and then afterwards we had to go on a walk, and I had to fucking hold Nan's arm the whole time while she was hobbling, and she was telling me all this shit stories, which she repeated like 3 times on the walk, and I fully didn't care the first time. So that's epic. Thanks, Nan. And I don't really like walks anyway, and it was cold, and it took too long, and I was tired, and I just wanted to lie down and watch TV. And guess what? This time, I fully couldn't care either, because I just fucking hate walks with my family. Walks with my friends, it's alright. You're walking, like, not slow as fuck. You actually have conversations. You can just do whatever you want, say whatever you want. It doesn't matter. You've got to, like, I don't know, hold yourself back, because you're with your family. It's just shit. Also, it's like a predetermined path. When you're with your friends, you don't really know where you're going, and I quite like that. That's fun, not knowing where you're going, whereas it's just like, we're going to walk around here and back again. Great, thanks. So, we walked down, well, we drove down to the area near the beach, and then walked to, well, lakes. Walked to, I'll fucking get out eventually. This cafe thing, and there was like a playground. We just kind of sat on these benches for a while, while Gracie was in the park. That is the, small child of Phil's. This is still recording, right? Thank God. And Eliza and Chris, who are the cousin and her boyfriend that I never talk to. They just kind of walked off on their own, which is fair enough. And after a while, everyone wanted to walk around the lake thing, so I sat on a bench, pardon me, next to the lake. So it's like, how do I show it in the bench here, and then you can also go around the other side of the lake, just like that. But they wanted to go around this whole thing, so I just sat on the bench over here, and then by the time I'd gone over there, I just walked around that way. And then had to sit down again for some reason. And then we finally got to leave, and I was so fucking tired. And then I came back home, and I don't think I really did anything. So that's fun. And then the next day, which was yesterday. Oh god, let's think of what I did yesterday. I don't think I really did much. Oh! I was watching Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2, got all the way into the last 4 minutes, and then it just kind of broke Netflix's shit. Well, it's my TV. I don't know why, but the TV just doesn't work anymore since we got the new Wi-Fi. Everything else does. My laptop works with the Wi-Fi, my phone works with the Wi-Fi. TV fucking hates it. Don't know why. No idea why. It just doesn't like it. Oh yeah, my nan was saying about giving back the camera again, but I fucking use it. And it will just sit on a shelf doing nothing otherwise. I take good care of it. I haven't hurt it. Oh god. Why does she get so weird about things? This wasn't even hers. So, yesterday. Oh yeah, I I cooked like those frozen cauliflower, has cheese in it, I don't know, bake things. So put in the oven 200 degrees for 15 to 19 minutes. So I put it in for 15, and it didn't look very cooked, so I put it in for another 5. So 200 degrees for 20 minutes. Took it out. It was barely hot. How? Like, actually, how? The oven was fucking hot. It was just sat in the middle. Barely cooked. But luckily it's one of those things that's like already cooked, so I just ate it anyway. I can't be fucked anymore. And then left. Went to Madeline's. We didn't really do anything, we just kind of fucked around for ages. But more so because she was dying of like period pain than just normal fucking around. We were just kind of left there. I played some Sushi Cat. She keeps doing this thing where she won't answer the question I've asked her. It's just really fucking annoying. Like, how much was that bracelet? And then she just won't tell me for ages. So I just didn't watch shit with her in like a way of saying that like I don't really want to do shit with you if it's just gonna be like this. Later she did it again by not telling me if she said something out loud. Oh yeah, because she said that she called her brother Ethan and then said that she hangs out with me too much, and I was like, did you think that, or did you say it out loud, that you hang out with me too much? And then she wouldn't answer for ages, but the answer was that she said it out loud. Which is kind of mean, because it implies that she wants to hang out with me less, but she said that's not true. So that's good, I guess. And I think she did it about something else as well. Oh yeah, I finally asked her what she actually said to Imogen when she was like, unsure if I want to date you. But she didn't answer because she didn't want to. Which is sad because I want to know. But she said it was a long message. So that's like weird. I fucking hate Imogen. I think it's because I have attachment issues, honestly. If I'm being dead honest. Because like, what was I saying? I get weird about people. I get really weird about people. Like, if I say I've been friends with them for a long time, or we have like a really close friendship, I start to like become obsessed with them. And I know it's bad, and I don't try to do it. It just happens, and I cannot stop it. Like, I'd ask Hugh what he did every single day after school, but then after, because it was like, we've been friends for 2 years, so I know that he's not gonna, like, leave me. And also, he never, like, told me what he did after school, because it's always the same thing, it's just fucking boring. It'll be like, I did nothing. Then I've chilled out, or I'm not, like, obsessed with him. But with Madeline, it's been, like, a year, and we do shit together all the time. We tell each other, like, everything, so I'm becoming obsessed. Like, I want to know. So I have, like, this weird thing where I hate Imogen. Not only because, like, she's annoying as fuck, but I think it's because, like, she's friends with Madeline, and it's like, I don't know why. I just don't like it. I think it might just be because it's her, though. It feels like Zika was friends with Madeline. I don't think I'd be as annoyed. I'd just like to know what they're doing. Because I'm weird. I had slight romantic feelings to Madeline, like, a week ago. But then they didn't feel the same yesterday and the time before. So hopefully they're going away. I very much hope so. Because I don't want that. We're friends and, you know, she's a lesbian, so I just don't want that. Because it would fuck everything. But they were, like, dying away, so that's good. I also finally cut out some album covers that I took there ages ago, like pictures of them, and never cut out. I finally did. Does it stop recording? No, it hasn't. Oh, why has it gone orange? I think that means it might stop soon, but I don't know. I think it stops like 25 minutes, so I've got 4 minutes. We watched Fantastic Mr. Fox, that's pretty cool. And we had a roast dinner, and I fucking love the roast dinners at her house. I think it's probably like one of my favourite meals ever. Not even specifically because of the taste, just because of the whole experience. I just love it. I hate having weird attachment things. Issues, I mean. I don't want to call it issues though, because I feel like one of those, I have anxiety people. It's like, well, those people who self-diagnose themselves with ADHD or like autism or something. But like, I mean, I guess it is like literal. I have issues, I have problems with attachment, being attached to people. I mean, I do. And abandonment, because I feel like people are just going to leave me. And then I feel like I sort of become rude to them, so that, like, they can't hate me if, for, like, no reason. I'll, like, give them a reason. I don't know. It's weird. I'm strange. I, like, become kind of rude out of fear that people will dislike me. Because I feel like then if you leave me, I can go, yeah, okay, I did something wrong. But if they just disappeared, then it would be like, what the fuck? So that's why I think I do it, even though I don't think... They're not going to leave me. If I think about it logically, they're not going to leave me. Unless we, like, move away or something. But I don't think that's going to happen. Anyway, that's my weird issues. Today, I went to school again. Fucking hell. I walked in with my yellow shoelaces. Immediately, a teacher was being a twat, and I was, like, walking off, and she's like, oh, has someone talked to you about your laces yet? And it's like, no. It's like, don't walk off, come back here. It's fucking shoelaces. I leave in 2 weeks. I'm not even going to be in most of the day, because you can just sign in and out for whatever lessons you want to do. So this annoying woman was like, no, well, you should probably change them. And then I walked over to line up like I always do. And Mr. Summers was like, oh, you're a prick. Get different shoelaces. And I was like, we have 2 fucking weeks. Is there a point? And I was like, I have brown ones. And he was like, yeah, change them to brown. And I was like, okay. But I'm not going to. Because tomorrow I'd go in for English. And then I go home again. So what's the fucking point? And it's uniform. I do not understand uniform. It's not going to make a difference between whether I wear a shirt or a t-shirt, a blazer or just the school jumpers. In Priory, they wear polo shirts and fucking just jumpers. But here we have to wear shirts and ties and blazers. Why? It doesn't add to anything. Well, I know why. It's so that we're good little corporate babies that listen to all the orders and don't question anything. Sorry, I feel like one of those conspiracy people. And it's like, I don't want to be like that. But, you know, it's kind of true. Should be 25 minutes. I guessed it right. It does stop at 25 minutes. I don't want to be one of those we live in a society people, but like, we are just kind of made to be little office rats. Because I'm also taught with shit isn't important. It's just so that they know that we'll do it, I think. I don't really know. It's weird. Because if they really wanted to teach us what was important in life, why don't we learn about mental illness? Or how to not be depressed? Or how to earn money and save money? Or how to buy a house or rent? Or how to save lives? First aid? How to not be driven to a point of killing yourself, like many, many people are. Why aren't we taught these important things? But I was taught that, did you know that beaches happen because of erosion? I did 3 years of history, geography and Spanish. I remember nothing. I remember not a single thing. Wasn't that helpful? I remember that my history teacher was a bitch. And I remember Como estas, me llamo Knobhead. And I remember Jeff drinking milk in geography and dancing on a table when Miss was turned around. Nothing stays. It wasn't important. Why did I do it? What a waste of our lives, really. We could, be learning about something actually useful. But no, it's fine. Waste those years away, and all that time, I could have basically been a paramedic. We could have everyone basically be a paramedic by teaching them all these things, but no, it's fine. Teach them about erosion and precipitation. Awesome, thank you. I mean, we should learn about climate change, but really I don't think we need to learn about hail. So today, first was science. Barely anyone there. It was shit. I don't even really know what I did. It was biology, so it was kind of fine, but it was boring. PE, which I usually replace with music, was today replaced with maths. It was whatever. Break was break. Madeline left after break, because she was like dying still from period pain. And she was ill somehow. In the space of me going to her house yesterday, her not leaving her house, and none of her family members are ill, she got ill. Impressive, really. So she left after break. I did English, where I actually work. Imogen was put in there because she was in an RS class on her own, apparently. So that was fun. She didn't sit near us, luckily. At lunch, it was just obviously no Madeline, so me, Hugh, Zeke, and Imogen. And I went up to the thingy, I asked for vegetarian, the thing was marked vegetarian, and it was meat. It was just meat. Don't know why, but they just served me meat. I still ate it, because I'm not one of those people who, take it back, because, you've already given it to me, you'll just put it in a bin otherwise. So I ate it. But that's not very good. You should really have measures because of that. What if it wasn't because, I just don't like eating meat because it's an animal? What if it was because I'm allergic or something? Or maybe it's my religion is, sinful. I'm a Hindu and cows are sacred. This really fucks up. This, really fucks up. And I was, saying to Sir in iMedia that fake meat doesn't have gristle. After lunch, we only really stayed for Zeke, because if he goes home, his mum will force him to revise. So we just kind of stayed at lunch, so he didn't have to, sit on his own or with Imogen. So we went to music with him when we should have had iMedia. We said to Sir, he was like, are you coming to my lesson? And we were like, no, we're going to music. And he didn't complain then. But then we went to music. Seek and Hugh were in the computer room, like, about to do shit, and then I left to go get a guitar, and Sir said that the people using it, they were in the studio. They were like year 9s, and they were going to leave in a minute. So I just stood there for 10 minutes talking shit to them, waiting for them to leave so I could use it. And then when they finally did, and I got given the guitar, Mr. Sir from iMedia walks in, and it's like, you gotta come with me to do iMedia now, and it's like, for fuck's sake. I got taken with Hugh. He didn't complain before though. So we did iMedia just, like, we could have gone home, but it was so that we could do shit with Zeke afterwards. At least that's what I was thinking. I was like, I could always do that extra iMedia, I guess, because it's not like painful revision. It's fine. But it was just shit we'd already done. Like, I know that's what revision is, but it was like the exact same question we had already done. Like the same extract thingy we're given from a script, and it was like, why are we doing the exact same thing we have done before? But you know what, whatever. And then after that useless fucking lesson, we went back to music and fucked around with Zeke a bit. That sounds weird. And then it was the end of the day. So I walked home. And now I'm here. I haven't really done anything. I don't know how it's 5:20. I sat in my bed here at like 4 o'clock and I haven't been doing this for an hour. Oh yeah, I forgot to say today's Monday the 2nd of July. It is 5:20 or 5:23. Tomorrow, I should have English, Maths, Music, DT, Computer Science. But I'll do English for certain. And then depending on whether Madeline's going to do shit with me tomorrow, she should have English second. So I guess we'll get to break and then we'll go to her house. But if she's dead, which she probably will be, I'll just do English and then go to Dad's. You know, I'll probably get the bus or he'll pick me up or something. I guess I'll just fuck around the whole day. I might finally do my goth mega sheet. Oh, I'm gonna make a whole video, like ages long essay video, deep dive into the gothic and the goth subculture, which are two different things, which I'll explain in that, so I won't now. And I've started a Google Sheet on just tons of random shit. So far it's mostly films and some literature, but oh, you can't really see. Can't see at all. No, there's not a way that I can change the Oh, there is. How do I change the ISO? Oh, I can't change the ISO while I'm using this, I think. Oh, I can. Yes. Focus. Focus! Oh my god, this is so fucking annoying. Almost. Almost, you're so close. Why is there not a focus button, genuinely? Well, anyway, this blurry screen has year as the name of the thing, it has tags, where it came from, what type of media it is, or if it's a person, because I have like Edgar Allan Poe on there at one point. I don't know how to reset this to the settings I had before, so I'm probably darker now, but whatever. So, I'll either do English and Maths tomorrow, or just English. And then do this, that's go to Madeline's. So that'll be cool either way. I'd rather go to Madeline's. I text just the word Madeline so that she knows to respond at some point so I can ask her. But she hasn't replied yet. I want to do this thing where I don't text her and she just texts me first and asks me to come over instead of me asking to go. But I'm scared. Because I told you, attachment issues, I can't stop texting people, especially her. And I feel like she just won't text me. So, yay. Vindindins, I'm probably going to have the pizzas in the freezer. Oh shit, no, that's a meat one that wasn't mine, wasn't it? Because I had a look yesterday, I thought it was mine, and it wasn't. So I don't actually know what I'm going to have. Whatever. I think that's all. Today was fucking boring. it was weird because I have been pretty okay this last week, apart from being dead from people. And then as soon as I got into school, I was like basically depressed. Like, I'm not gonna say depressed because it's like I'm not diagnosed with depression again. I'm not one of those people. I have ADHD, like self-diagnosed. Like, I'm not gonna be one of those people. But just very shitty feeling. I think it was also because I saw Imogen and Madeline together, and because I asked her the question about her being unsure last night. It made me think those things again about like, oh, that's potentiality, and I don't like that fact, which we know. So I think that is all from me. I felt really shit. But then I actually got better. It was alright. Like, mostly at break, because it's like me and her talking, so it's like, I know that she's not abandoning me. I'm probably going to talk to her about this at some point. So, yeah. Alright, that's all. I love you, future me. Well, I don't love you because I don't know who you are, but I know the person you want to be. So be that, and I love them. So, yeah. Goodbye.